Welcome to Multiple Nerdgasm with your hosts, Matt, Luke, and Dan. Multiple Nerdgasm, your guide to all things nerdy.
Wow.
Okay.
We're doing this
yeah.
live editing at the moment, and
I've actually not seen that for a long time.
no.
I mean, I made it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so I'm happy. Matt's done a lot of work. Like, even though I was the one that found like StreamYard and pay for it, I have no idea what it does.
Yeah, no,
Matt's
fair
very
enough.
good with stuff like this.
He is very good. Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what's funny? I realized. Sorry, listeners, I'm losing my voice. 2 weeks ago, we didn't do the show because I was losing my voice, and I was
Because you
determined
got a germ
not.
factory in your
Yeah,
house.
that's right. Yeah, determined not to do that again. I've realized there's a ghost in that intro.
There is.
Ghost.
Oh,
Ghost of a fourth podcast host.
yes.
Because when it shows Matt, it's over the shoulder of a naked man who used to host this podcast.
Who is that naked man?
That's
I wonder if they go and
Dave
pay
Gasm.
people pay for the pay for like the Patreon, if there's enough episodes back where he's still there.
Yeah,
Because I don't know when we
true.
culled a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true. I think he was with us until about episode 80, and then joined us again for 100.
100. And that, 100
But
was his last one.
yeah,
And I'm not sure we had an after party then.
no, I don't think we did. I don't think we
Oh.
did.
But don't forget, like, join, if you go to patreon.com/multiple nerdgasm, you can join our Patreon and you can actually, at any level, get access to our Discord server now.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
assuming
right.
that's how it works.
Yeah, look, we've had the discussion on and off over the years, over the almost 15 years that we've been doing this, or whether to run ads, and we just don't want to do it. We would
No.
prefer not to. But to keep the pay for the server and all of that stuff, that we do need some support, and that's where the patrons come in, and because
Yeah.
of them, it's free for everybody.
Yep. Because believe me, we're not making money off this. We are
Ooh,
definitely in debt.
no. We tried to do a Kickstarter once, and we lost money on that because the
We didn't
incentives
realize.
were more
Yeah.
than we had earned. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not businessmen. None
We
of
are
us
not. We need someone to
No.
be in charge of that and just handle that
Yeah.
side of it.
That's right. That's right.
So if
Why
you're that
I
person,
never run my own business. People
let
always
us
say, "Oh,
know.
I just want to be my own boss." I'm like, "No, thank you. No,
No.
no.
I
God no."
like if I was to win a lot of money, I want to buy stuff and then hire someone to handle that stuff
Yes,
and then just
that's the first
let
thing
me
I
know
do. Yeah.
how much I
Let me know
get.
when it looks like I'm starting to go broke.
Yeah. Well, a lot's been happening this week, sort of. I've seen a couple of
It's
things
been a
that
big
I'm
week.
actually. One thing I'm very excited about.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to jump straight into Star Wars news.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, for the 50th anniversary in 2027,
Yes. Which
we are
is
going to get like the original.
yeah.
I,
A
d-
restored
I don't
print
think.
of the original.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like completely unedited or restored. I think
Yes.
there's going to be some.
Well, there were changes made to what you would call the original, right?
Well,
Like
a
even
New
before.
Hope.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
So popping
originally
that
Star
in.
Wars. It wasn't a New Hope. It wasn't Part
That's
4.
right.
It was
There
just
was.
Star Wars.
I think there was a new audio mix somewhere.
Mm,
Somewhere between finishing the movie and handing it in, and it becoming the most popular movie in the world. But in that
yes.
couple of months' time, they fixed a couple of things up. So I
Yes.
think it'll be that version, not the original. But I'm fine with that. It's still
I'm happy
so
for
long as
that. I'm
fucking Han's
looking.
the only one who shoots. That I'm fine.
Well, he will be in this version.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'm super excited. We've got to wait 2 years for it, but
yeah.
50th anniversary, but we get
That's
to
right.
see what started it all.
Yeah, that's right. It's scary that Star Wars is almost 50 because it means that we're also almost 50.
Yes.
Like a couple of years after Star Wars turns 50, we will also turn 50.
Yes, because it was essentially we didn't grow up watching this at the cinema. We grew up
No.
watching this on TV, and it was
That's
something
right.
like our parents may have seen, and because I don't even think 20th Century Fox thought this was going to be what it was.
No. And
No
I
one
think
thought it
he'd
was
been
going to
turned
take
down
off.
by everyone else in town before that. And it was
Yeah,
only Fox that said, okay, we'll give you a go.
and he didn't actually. I don't think he had a big budget for it either, which is where
Comparatively
Industrial Light and
speaking,
Magic
yeah.
was made.
Yeah.
Like,
Because he was doing everything in house because he had to basically invent the technologies being made for the
yeah,
film.
yeah.
Man, even as a kid, I found the making of that movie just as interesting as the movie itself, you know?
I think the best copy of the making of it was Return of the Jedi that I've seen.
Yeah,
That's the one that
agreed.
I've still
That
got on
one.
VHS somewhere.
Yeah. Do you have it? Oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
think I still got it somewhere. Where
I used
they
to rent it.
yeah, and just the making of
Yeah. Yeah.
wasn't a movie.
Just
It was just
footage of them fighting without the rotoscoping on the lightsabers, just
yep.
no effects.
R2D2 just
So good.
being a prick.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just work. Go
I learned
straight.
an interesting fact. You know that shot from New Hope on
Mm-hmm.
Tatooine where they're walking into Mos Eisley Cantina.
Mm-hmm.
They're walking towards the camera. It's the two humans, the two droids. So Luke, Obi-Wan, the two droids. The camera, you see all four of them, and then as they get closer, you just see the three that are taller, right? You don't see R2.
Yep.
Then the camera pans with them as they go to the door, and you see little R2 going in once it becomes a long shot again. It's a different R2 to in the other shot, even though it's one shot, continuous shot, because they couldn't make him move fast enough to keep pace with them. So if you look, he's struggling behind them a little bit, and then as it pans with them, he's right up there with them again.
And there's been a few times where he'll be like right behind C3PO, and then C3PO will stop, and then R2 just bang straight into the back of him.
Yeah.
It would have sucked to have been that, but Anthony Daniels has made a career out of that.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
You invite, we
fantastic.
could probably invite him on this show.
Oh, let's do it if we can have him while he's still alive.
I think he's got a while to go. Although
I hope so.
maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was quite
Like
young
if Star Wars is
when he was in Star
50,
Wars, but that's 50. Yeah.
and he would have been at least in his 20s, so he's in his
Yeah.
70s now at
That's
the
right.
best.
Mm.
But no,
Yeah,
you
we've
are
only
right. It's
lost
scary
one
that
or
it's
two.
turning 50.
Yeah.
Oh, should we tell people Matt's not here?
Oh, yeah, Matt's not here. Matt's not
He's
here.
committing
Matt's in England.
crimes in England.
Yeah, some small crimes. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit of trespassing.
Yeah. You got to see the sights. You got
Yeah.
to touch the sights.
Yes.
If there's a fence up, what do you do? What do you do, man?
You climb over it.
Climb over the fence.
Yeah. How else do you get closer?
Yeah.
If you don't want us to cross barbed wire.
Yeah. If you don't want me to touch it, don't let me touch it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And also, it's a rock.
Yeah, it is a rock. Hard as a rock. Well, before we get off Star Wars news, there's some other Star Wars news that I found quite interesting. Now, I'm not really an outdoorsy guy, so I don't really know the outdoors brand Columbia.
Ooh.
But I've seen the logo on Cool Label to me.
Yeah. I'm just opening this up and
That's not me opening the
I-
link, is it? Yeah, I closed it and there it goes back to normal.
I clicked on the Australian one and it was no. Just let me stay here and look at that. I could wear that outfit, I reckon.
So this is the costumes from Endor, the kind of
Yeah.
the cool jungle camo stuff.
I
modern
just saw the
outdoor wear.
price.
Oh, yes. And don't forget, it's probably
Yeah.
in American dollars too.
Yeah. So, like, Leia's poncho
Mm-hmm.
is $400 US.
Yeah, right. That's a lot. That's a lot for a
It's a
poncho.
lot.
It's one
General
piece of
Han
fabric with a
Solo
hole in it.
trench coat,
I mean,
600.
that's yeah, 600 for a trench coat. I mean, a nice trench coat. Maybe that's okay.
Endor
That's
issue
immediately what I
boots,
thought of when I saw that they were
220.
doing this. Let's see, that'd be
The
pretty cool
cargo.
as
I
well.
wish they would release this stuff at like sensible prices.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you need the Kmart versions of these.
Yes. Well, I don't think necessarily Kmart, but just,
Yeah.
you know,
Or even if these same numbers, but this was Australian dollars instead of
Australian.
US
Yeah.
dollars. I'm
Um,
not and I'm not in a time of my life when I can spend $600 on a jacket, but at least I could say, yeah, a good jacket is worth $600.
yeah. You can dress your daughter up as an Ewok, though, but I can't find the
She has
price
seen
on that.
Ewoks. Yeah, that's true. I bet I can find a cheaper way to dress her up as an Ewok than from this site.
Oh, I don't like it. It says nub nub. It's yub yub.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know why that keeps changing between people. Some people think it's nub nub. Some people think it's yub yub. And
I
even
think
on
I've even heard.
official stuff, it changes.
Yeah, yeah. That's I mean, it's like the at thing, right? No, it's definitely at. No,
It-
it's fucking not.
no, it's not.
It's not.
George, shut up. Because then what is an ATST?
Yeah, what's the that's yeah.
Yeah. Like all terrain armored transport makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
All terrain scout trooper makes sense. AST doesn't
I
make any
actually
sense.
I played through the Return of the Jedi Amiga game a little while
Mhm.
ago. Just because I'm trying to finish or at least get further in all the games that I sucked at as a kid.
Yeah.
And
And they were hard games.
they were they made them hard, so you
Yeah.
got your money's worth. You
Because
know?
like they were back in the days where you lose your lives, that's you go back
Start
to
again
the start. There's
of the
no
whole game.
checkpoints or
Nope.
you go back to start
Nope.
at levels. No, you start again.
Every time you boot that game up, you boot up from level 1. But I've still got a lot of kind of good hand-eye coordination for those games. I think I built a lot of muscle memory as like a 10, 11-year-old.
Yeah.
It's still just with me. So I was actually decent at it. Decent at
Okay.
it. Didn't have to relearn the rules. Remembered. My brain or my hands remembered.
No. Mine would not. Mine's lost it. I want the indoor issue cargo jacket. That's the one I want.
What's the price?
200.
Oh, that's all right.
That's all right.
That's all
Except
right.
when you remember it's
Oh, yeah,
US.
American dollars, yeah.
It's like sometimes I'll see like Luke's jacket from like episode 1 and or not
Yeah.
A New Hope, and I go, I want that jacket, and it'll come up, and I go, oh, that's affordable. Until I realize, no, that's not in
Yeah.
Australia.
I really like Poe's jacket from The Force Awakens. I
Yep.
love that one. And I do see that come up every once in a while for
Yep.
more than I'm willing to spend.
Yes. Yep.
When I was
One
25, 30, I would have bought it in a heartbeat. I
Yeah.
was throwing money away back then.
Day. Yeah. Now you've got like responsibilities as an
Yeah.
adult.
That's right.
No.
Yeah. Couldn't dream of it. If I
That's
came home in
okay.
a jacket like that, my family would be like, "We hungry, Papa? We have no dinner."
Nothing.
Yeah.
Look at how good I look in this jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
So what else has been happening?
Well, you did mention something earlier in the day. It
Yes.
could be after party news though, but we do have a few corpses piling up to get through in the after party. So if we did,
So we
want to
might
talk
just
about
go with this now
Yeah,
because
if
we
we
have
did wanna talk
spoken
about
about her a
Bonnie
lot.
Blue.
Bonnie
Mhm.
Blue. So she became famous for sleeping with like 1,057 men in 12 hours.
Yeah,
She's been arrested in Bali
yeah. So she came to Australia for schoolies
and was
and then
kicked out.
and was kicked out.
Yep.
She then went to Bali, which arguably there's just as many Australians there as there are here.
Yeah, a lot of people go there for schoolies as well, and that's their
Yeah.
sort of first trip away from home. And
That's right.
And then she
And
had a bang
her,
bus there.
yes, she did. Yes, she did. Um, and it's just dead set against the law there to film
Hmm.
pornography.
Yep.
It's not legal.
Like,
So
why a
they
lot of
raided her.
people do go to Bali for like sex tours and stuff, it's
Yeah.
not legal,
No, that's
especially
right.
filming porn.
Yeah. Yeah. And if it's just stimulating the local economy by visiting local establishments or something, I'm
Mm.
sure there's a certain amount of turning of blind eyes.
Yeah,
But when you're a
there's
big
bribes happening, and
foreign, yeah,
yeah,
mate,
but
when we
this,
used to film commercials in places like the Philippines, we used to have to bribe like the mayor of small towns and stuff. Like,
yeah,
that's just how you do it. Like, I can't imagine if you was this fucking blonde, famous porn star just rocking up and thinking you can just do whatever you want.
do whatever you
Like,
want. Because I know
of
even in
course they're going to come for
Vietnam,
you.
I actually saw like because they'll have like seats and tables sitting on the sidewalk, which isn't legal. And every now
Right.
and I was actually at one night, and I saw the police rock up, and there was a conversation. Money changed hands, and then
Yeah.
they just left.
There you
They
go.
did move the
Yeah.
tables back a little bit more, but
Right. But they didn't get taken away in handcuffs.
yeah. But
Hmm.
this is no, you just rocked up. She hired a studio, film cameras, so went out in the street, found barely 18 Australians, and went,
Yeah.
let's go make a porno. So 14
Ugh.
of the Australians have been released.
Yes.
Bonnie Blue and three others are still in jail. And
Now,
they've
I know
taken the
this is not like,
cameras and stuff as evidence.
I just keep thinking of like Chappelle Corby and the Barley Nine, all of that stuff. And I know this isn't drugs, so I'm
No,
not expecting Bonnie Blue to get the death penalty, but
no.
they could make an example of her, you know,
Mm.
like she could stay in that jail
She
for
could stay there
a
for
little while.
quite a few years because they've got a
Yeah,
very strict moral,
that's
morality. Say the word for me.
morality.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Law. And that's the
Yes.
one that she's definitely broken by
Yeah.
just let's make porn.
Especially since it's not like she was caught with a guy, fucking 20 dudes. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like really laughing in the face of these obscenity laws.
yeah.
You know?
Like 20 guys, three cameras, camera camera crew, I'm guessing, like
Yeah. Yeah.
has a bus van called the Bang
Yeah.
Bus.
Yeah.
Like, I
And
don't
like,
think her lawyers looked into this at all.
yeah, I think this was a really silly thing to do, and this could just be the surface, of the iceberg
Yeah,
of how deep this is going to go. I don't know, but look, I'm not judging what they're doing, whatever, but do it
you
in
got
a
to do it.
jurisdiction where it's not against the law.
Yeah, because I remember even there was a time where there was a group of girls who went and filmed stuff in Dubai,
Right.
and they took a photo of themselves at the window all naked and stuff. I was all like,
Oh,
you're just asking
yeah.
for them to come and get you. Like, it's not. While you may think it's just funny because of the country you come from where it's all fine,
Right.
these countries take it very seriously. Like you
Yeah.
see, especially in like Dubai, um, I'll say grape cases.
Hmm.
If a woman reports it, she ends up in jail
Yeah.
because she had premarital sex. Nothing happens to the guy, which has
Yeah.
not
Right.
made sense to me ever because
Yeah.
he
Right.
also had
Yeah.
premarital
Yeah.
sex.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, you got to be
Yeah, I don't
careful
even
where you're
pretend to
going
understand. You really do. You really do.
and pay
And it's the
attention
same
to the
thing if you,
laws.
yeah, like, if you like to drink, you like to do whatever, okay, fine. Just
Yeah.
do it in places where it's illegal. You don't go to Saudi Arabia and crack open a beer and expect to not get your hand
Well,
cut off or whatever.
my guide in Vietnam and stuff, he was sort of saying like, if someone offers you something, don't buy it because he's been on tours where he's had to go and like bribe police to get people out because
Jesus.
they get, oh, you want some pot? Yeah, sure.
Mm.
And they were an undercover cop.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah.
And believe me, I got offered every drug under the sun in that country.
Yeah. Yeah.
for a country that's strict on it, that's heroin, meth, cocaine,
Yeah, right.
just everything was offered to me, and
In Vietnam.
please leave me alone.
Wow, that's too funny. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to places like that too. We also went on a work trip to one of the Indonesian islands once, and my mate wanted to get some magic mushrooms. So we asked around, and then the guy came back with a whole bag. And he was like, no, man. I mean, like, just for me, dude. Like, not for fucking. I'm not gonna be passing this shit on. And
Because
it's like
that,
the guys
yeah,
here with the bag, just give him the money,
and
then
then
we
just
then just
throw the
throw it
rest
in the bin.
away.
Yeah, that's right.
And keep what you want, because
Mhm.
that's enough.
Do
That
not put that in the bag. Yeah,
if you take all of that, that's trafficking amount, and that
yeah,
gets you in
that's
a lot
right.
of trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't want to be
I don't,
messing with that.
I don't see how people take the risk in countries that are so
I know.
strict on it.
Especially, they're strict enough even with their locals, but you know
Yeah,
that they're going to target foreigners because it's going to send the biggest message. Don't
yes,
do it.
because that's the stuff that comes back to, like, gets reported back in their
Yeah,
home country.
yeah,
Like, these people were put to death, and we've had quite a few Australians put to death or
yeah,
life
yeah.
in jail, and I'll not
Doing
want to
stuff
be
they
in one of those
shouldn't be
prisons
doing. No. There's very few prisons I do want to be in, and those are at the bottom of the list.
unless your family's rich.
Right. Yeah. Then maybe.
Then they can keep
Man, I
sending
don't know.
money and bribes, and
Yeah.
you'll have a cell
Oh
to
man.
yourself, and you'll have stuff, and
Yeah. The
but
elsewhere in Indonesia, several years ago, maybe 10 years ago, the international school for Australian kids and like
yep,
an American kids, the Western kids, um, 4 teachers just got randomly said that they had drugged and molested students. No evidence. And in fact, it's not one of those like, oh, who do you believe? It was clearly a lie. It was clearly extortion.
yep,
The 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 story was ridiculous. And the Canadian and the Australian had a lot of support from
mm-hmm,
overseas, both political pressure and
yep,
money, and
yep.
they were both released. The two local teachers who were caught up in it, I
No
believe, are still in
support,
prison.
no nothing.
They're still there.
Just yep. Even though nothing,
No,
no evidence, no nothing.
no, no.
So strange that there are
Yeah,
still countries that, like, there were countries on my trip where I had to bribe to get through
yeah,
passport. Like, it was,
right.
but there were some places where they're like, you don't need to bribe them, but
Mm.
if you don't, they'll basically ignore you and then let everyone else through
Yeah, yeah,
who
right.
has a bribe for
So
them.
it's
Not
not
a lot.
necessarily a bribe to get in, it's just a bribe to have things go smoothly.
Yes. Like, they'll basically just let you wait there, they'll let everyone else through, and then they'll let you through.
Hmm.
It's so weird, so strange.
I met a guy once who was telling me he went to America. He's Australian. He went to America, but then he went to visit Cuba because he wanted to
Yep.
see Cuba.
Love to go to
So
Cuba.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He said it was great, but then he didn't have a wallet, so he just tucked his money into his passport because he thought that was just as good. But he forgot that his money was in his passport when he was coming
Oh,
back into America and handed his passport to the guy. Opened it up and there's just like $300 just like in the passport. And the guy's like,
wait, what?
takes it, nods at him, hands back the passport. I was
Oh,
like, oh, how do I tell him no? That's not. It wasn't meant to be a
that,
bribe.
that,
That
that,
was an
that-
accident.
yeah, I'm not a bribe. I'm not. But also, the
That's a
scary
lot.
thing is, he was allowing stuff to be smuggled in if he
Yeah,
was taking the
yeah,
bribe. But
yeah,
he's saying, no, 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 that's just where I was keeping it. Can I
yeah.
have that back, please?
Or
Because
let me go and get some stuff to bring in that I can make
yeah,
back my $300.
I'll be
Some
back in 10
cigars.
minutes.
Yeah, man. 2016 when I went from Singapore to America to go to Sundance, I
Yep.
bought an e-cigarette because I was still
Hmm.
smoking then, and e-cigarettes were illegal in Singapore, and they'd not even come out here yet. So I was curious. I wanted
Yep.
to, so I bought one while I was there. It was like $15. Smoked it, enjoying it. and I threw it in the bin before I came back because I'm like, even that, I don't want to come to Singapore
Don't
with an
want to
e-cigarette
risk
in my
it.
bag. Like, why would you risk it for something that
Well,
costs
actually,
$15?
have you seen this now? Basically, you're not going to be able to take charges
Yeah.
on planes anymore. It's
Yeah.
basically going to be if you're traveling, you're going to every country you go to, you're going to have to buy a new battery pack every
Yeah.
country you
Right.
go to because planes are just no,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because they're people they're blowing up.
Yeah. You already can't put them in carry. Is it you can't put them in carry on or you can't put them in
You,
storage?
you can't put them in storage. They're meant to be in carry
Yeah.
on, so that way, if it does happen, you're able to do something about it quickly.
Mm.
But even now, there's
Yes.
been a few incidences where that second it started burning, you got a fire in
Yeah.
the plane and panic.
You
So
don't want
now
that. I'd
in
definitely rather
Australia,
have to
they've
buy a charger
just
than
gone,
do it.
no, no charges on planes now.
Yeah. Right. When I went to Matt's wedding, I think it was then. Was that Trump's first term? Was it around then? Um,
I think it might have been before Trump.
because I went to go through with my laptop in my backpack, and they
Mm.
said, no, you have to put that in your suitcase. You can't bring a laptop onto the plane. I'm like, what's going on my TV shows on it? How am I going to watch Deadwood? Like, they're like, no, it's just a change in
weird.
security.
It's they change that backwards and forwards. Sometimes you have to take it. It has to be in carry on, and you have to
Yeah.
take it out and put it in a tray.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't, and it's just so confusing.
Yeah. And once I had
Sometimes you
to
have to
put it in
take
the
your shoes off.
suitcase.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Just, just can't we all just agree on one set of rules so
Yeah.
it's all just the same?
Can we not take bombs on planes? Can we just agree not to do that? Remember how easy it used to be to get on a plane?
Well, no, actually, remember how easy it used to be to hijack a plane?
Well, yeah, that
Planes were
also true.
hijacked all the time.
Yeah, yeah. You don't hear a lot about that anymore, do you?
No, but
Mm.
that used to be a very common occurrence that people would hijack planes.
Yeah, that's true.
The bombing wasn't really a thing, but the hijacking
Yeah.
was.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Speaking of planes, I teased last week that I'd started watching a movie that Americans would know as Airplane, but Australians would know as Flying High.
One of the greatest movies ever.
Look, it really is. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So many reasons it's a good movie. Number one, if you took all the jokes out, it would still just be a good movie. Like on the plane, pilot and co-pilot get sick. What
Mm-hmm.
happens? There's a passenger who used to fly in the war, but he's got trauma from it, and so he doesn't want to do it, but he's the only one who can. That's a great storyline.
Yeah.
That's a great storyline. And then there's the
But-
jokes, which are
And
fucking
joke
ridiculous.
after joke after joke.
Rapid fire jokes coming at you.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
So good because the first time he says it, I picked the wrong week to quit smoking. He
Smoking.
lights a cigarette. It rings so true. You're like, oh man, I feel you. And then he's like,
Yeah.
I picked the wrong week to stop drinking. And then you're
Drinking.
like, bad luck to you. And then
Yeah.
it just keeps building,
Escalating and escalating, escalating. And then he's just off his rocker.
Yeah, so good. Then that scene where the stewardess says to that old lady, "Oh, do you want a glass of champagne?" She's like, "No, filthy stuff." And she's like, "Sorry." And then the old lady goes, and they're snorting cocaine off a mirror. The black guys who have to be subtitled because no one can understand them.
Oh, because
like,
I remember.
oh, man.
And then there was this old woman who goes, "No, I can speak jive."
Yeah, yeah. And she's like, "Fool, you gotta." It's so offensive. It's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah.
Completely forgot about that part.
The pilot is a pedophile. They bring this little kid up to see the cockpit, and he's like, "Joey, have you ever seen a grown man naked?" And then every time it's just like, "Joey, do you like movies about gladiators? Like, do you like the feel of skin against your skin? Like, no one interjects. It's just every time it cuts back to them, he's just asking him something sus.
Well, back at that time, those jokes were fine. Wasn't there also a scene where there's a woman who's, I wish I wanted to have sex before I died, and then there's just a queue of people because she's just saying it to everyone? Or was that in the
Yes, there
sequel?
is. Yeah, no, there is that. There is that. Yeah. Is there that? No, no, no. That's the sequel. There's one where a woman gets slapped because
Yes,
she's gonna faint, and then
hysterical
Leslie
and
Nielsen comes in and slaps her, and then it just pans back, and there's a queue of people waiting to just
yep,
slap her.
yep.
That's in
So it's
this
a
one, but yeah, I
sequel
think the
where
one
it's
that you
got the one.
there was quite a few jokes that I thought I remembered from this that aren't in this that I think okay that must be the sequel.
Yeah, which is
And Leslie
basically the
Nielsen,
same movie.
right? Yeah, it's on my list. Leslie Nielsen, I would say this is his greatest role. I would say even better than Police Squad and Frank Drebin because it's
Shirley, you
so
can't be
dry.
serious. I am serious, and don't
I
call me
remember that
Shirley.
once too. They say it later too. It's like I can't remember. There's some other phrasing of it, and he's like, "I've told you not to call me Shirley." And I realized that that's why when you watch movies now, Will Ferrell and all those guys, they're trying so hard to be funny, whereas
Mm.
it's like Leslie Nielsen is trying not to be funny. He's
I
trying to be as
like the
unfunny as
playing
possible.
straight. That's why, like
Yeah,
Adam West is one of like my favorite Batmans because he just plays
yeah,
it something so ridiculous, like
yes,
hand me the shark spray. Like it's
yeah.
just
It's like no one
ridiculous, but
told him it
just
was a comedy.
yeah, but just so straight. And I think
Yeah,
that's what makes it well instead of saying the line and then hold for laughter type of thing.
yeah. And the thing that I can't stand is the improvised dialogue on set because what makes the crew laugh when you're live is not what fits into a movie to make the
Mm,
audience laugh. It's totally different types of comedy.
yeah,
And when I'm watching and I can tell that somebody's like padding and doing a bit, I'm like, nah, you've lost me. I can see the
yeah,
actor now, not the character.
yeah.
And that
And
happens a bit in another movie I watched this week called Blazing Saddles, which is also still a very good movie, I will say.
also very racist.
You could not put this on TV. Even with beeps, you could not put this on TV now.
No, because
But you know
like
what I
even
don't get?
when like at the very start of the movie where they're sort of go down the track and make sure it's safe, and then they
Yeah.
go into the quicksand, as they save the train track that they were
Yeah.
on, and then just leave them to die.
Yeah. And then he goes, yeah. He says, can we send in a couple of horses? And he's like, horses? We can't afford to lose two horses. Send in two N words.
Yes,
Now, I get it. That's the joke. The joke
yes,
is racism. It's not
yes.
about, the jokes are about racists, not about race. But you still couldn't,
You still couldn't.
you couldn't do it.
Like when he's arriving in town, and it's the
Oh,
old guy,
yeah.
the sheriff is and the
Yeah.
bell's just ringing, and then he gets there, then he holds himself hostage
Yes.
to,
It's
to
so
save
good.
himself.
You know what he's capable of. Just let him go.
Look, I am so interested to see what's going to happen with Spaceballs 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
As,
Yes, I'd like to see what Mel Brooks can do these days.
as,
I mean, he
as he's
must be 100
100.
years old. Yes. Yeah.
This will be his last movie.
But you just you highlighted something interesting. There's a running gag of people going to say the N-word and then having some sound drag them out.
Yes.
And I don't get it because there's also just other parts of the movies where people
We
will
were going to
just say
say
it. Yeah. There's one where a
I,
woman comes up and just calls him the N word, and then later on comes back and goes, I'm sorry, I called you the N word. They're not saying the N word, by the way.
maybe they were playing both sides, like going, we may not be able to get this through, so
Yeah, maybe.
we'll
Yeah.
make jokes where it is, we'll say it, but we'll have something else filmed in case we get
True.
knocked back.
Or maybe there was a quota, like obscenity laws, you could say it 7 times or something.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
wanted to say it more, so they dragged it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what happens with like PG and like PG 13
Yeah.
and MA.
Right.
I think you could say fuck once
Yeah.
and still be a PG 13 movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's a quota for swearing and things like
hmm
that.
hmm I think there's the same for sex and violence as well. You know,
Mm.
X amount of people getting shot, you can be PG, but if it goes
Yeah,
to 30, you got to have the M.
yeah, yeah.
But there's also it's not just the black jokes in this as well. Like it's just everything offensive right at the start. Fucking the crew's they're singing a song while they're doing it. The sheriff rides in and the old sheriff rides in and goes, "I pay you guys to lay track, not hop around like a bunch of Kansas City faggots." And I was like, you don't often hear faggots in a movie these days. It's
And
not
then,
quite
well,
the N
isn't
word
it a
level,
song like
but it's still pretty
so
offensive.
you go sing a song? No, not a song like that. And then they start singing.
That was funny. Yeah, no, sing a black song, and they do this croon. It's so good. It's so good. It's very clever. It's very
Yeah.
clever, except for Mel Brooks's character, because he does the thing where he's just improvising. You can tell.
I don't
He's
think he
just trying to
needs
make
to
everyone
even
laugh.
be in that movie.
No,
You could cut
I
him
agree.
out, and
Yeah.
nothing changes.
Yeah. Or if you had a Leslie Nielsen type, a deadpan playing that role, it would have been much better.
But
he's
also,
playing
he
it for
plays the same
laughs.
character. He basically plays in Spaceballs as well.
Yes, yeah, that's all I could think of during this was yogurt.
No, but no, the
Oh,
other
and
character,
the other one.
the
Yes,
where he's like the
yeah,
head of,
the Tarkin character.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's that those two are exactly the same character.
yeah, that's true. They are exactly the same character. Come to think of it, why
Yeah,
didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
like they both got the same like the girls and
Yes,
everything like
that's
that.
That
Yes,
is true. Yeah. You could tell that girl who was hired to be there did not know just how closely and how often she was going to be ogled during that movie by him. You know what I mean? Like he'll be doing a line and then just turn and like motorboat her, and you're like, that wasn't scripted. That's not okay.
no,
Yeah.
but he hasn't been cancelled yet.
No, he hasn't, and he got to 100, so maybe
I
he's
think
fine.
he's
You
made
know
it this
who's
far.
fucking good in this movie though is Gene Wilder, and like I know him from mostly Young Frankenstein and Willy Wonka, which are both perfectly good movies, and he's a
No,
perfectly good performance.
this
But
is
in
my
this,
favorite movie that
is
he is in.
dead set excellent. Like I would have given him an Oscar for that performance. You know,
Yeah,
like he's
but there's
so
no way
good.
anyone was getting an Oscar for that movie.
No,
No.
but he's in a different movie. He's in an Oscar winning movie with that performance.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Well, they even kept seeing him when he was talking and stuff, and I forget the name of the other character, but he starts laughing, and he was not meant to laugh. He just
Yeah, right.
couldn't
right.
hold it in because Gene Wilder was just.
It was just too funny. Yeah.
I like Gene Wilder.
Same. Did he go, or is he still with us?
I think he's gone.
I think he is too. I think last time I saw him, he was looking very old. So
I remember he was on like a. Remember the last time I actually saw him on television? You could see he was on. 2016 he went,
yeah,
but you could see he sort of rocked up to a thinking maybe I might get clothes or something, but he's just in tracksuit pants and stuff like that. Like he
yeah,
was.
right. Yeah.
I don't know if he's expecting them to give him clothes or he just.
Or
I'm
just
just going to be
I'm
comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. Either way, it's a bit sad, isn't it? You never want to see things go that far.
Yeah, it's a shame when they just keep rolling them out when they're. Just let them enjoy
Yeah,
their
just have a
retirement.
nice twilight. Yeah, exactly.
Like with Sean Connery, when he just went, I retire, bye.
Yep. I'm going to buy an island and play golf every day. Live in a
Yep.
castle. Yep.
I wish it happened for Stan Lee. I feel that's the one I feel the worst about, where they just kept
That
rolling
was
him
the
out,
worst. Yeah.
stealing
They're
his
doing the same with
blood
Tim
and
Curry now.
yeah.
Yeah, the blood stealing was ridiculous.
But yeah, Tim
I don't think
Curry,
anyone's
like
stealing Tim Curry's blood at this stage, but you better not. You better not.
better not. But also the people who purchased it,
I know.
like he was not in a good state. It was
No.
at the end of his life. He was not well.
No. No. Yeah.
And he just had these people making money off him.
Yeah. It was awful. It was awful.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Bruce Willis with Alzheimer's. I don't want to see Gene Hackman not know there's a dead body of his wife in his house and live for 2 more months by himself until he eventually dies.
Yep.
I don't want any of that. I don't want to see Tim
No.
Curry in the wheelchair. It's awful. I can't handle it.
And they should have enough money that they should,
Yeah,
like, they were big enough stars. They should have enough money
surely.
that they should be able to, unless they
Yeah,
were just ridiculous with money, like, I don't know,
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. He's going to die broke.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
At
I
the time, he rented an Indian restaurant after the trial. So rented the entire place out, and then just went and sat in the manager's office so he could have some time to himself. That's not a good investment of money.
no, it really isn't. You mentioned Sean Connery. I saw an interview with him from either late 70s or early 80s. So
Mm,
after his fame as Bond,
yep,
but not after he became like, the god old man of cinema that he became.
yep.
But the interview was done at his house, and it was just a normal house. Like,
Mm.
I remember thinking, James Bond just lives in a normal house. Like,
Well, if they're smart, why not? Why do you need a
yeah,
mansion?
yeah, exactly. Very few people need a mansion.
Like, the only ones that you really see showing off mansions and stuff now are the streamers and stuff who
Right.
are just renting them
Yes. Yeah.
and destroying them.
Hmm.
And they're horrible streamers, and I wish they would be cancelled.
I like very, very few streamers. They're all horrible.
The in real life streamers are the worst. Like the people who play games, and
Yeah, 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 yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine. But the in real
Right.
life, the ones who make it, they're the main character.
Yeah.
Just go away and leave people alone.
Don't do it. Yeah. You cringe. It's awful. Yeah.
In fact, there were a few times where, when I've been traveling, I'll see like one of these people who will set
Oh, yeah.
stuff up and camera up, and
Yeah. I've seen
they'll
it.
be doing stuff. I will make sure to walk straight through the middle of that, but in the middle of
Of
doing
course.
something, because
Yeah.
you're taking up a ton of room. No one cares.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
Yeah.
if it's someone just having a photo taken with their family or something like that,
Yeah. Of course.
I'll wait a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
But if you're going to
Yeah.
stand there for 10 minutes while you work
Oh,
out
yeah.
your dancing or your anything,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to
Getting your
walk
dress to
through
blow
them.
out at the exact way you want it to. And
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I'm walking straight through the center of that shot when you're
Yeah.
in the middle of it. I don't care how upset you get,
Yeah. I don't care about you or your audience at all.
unless they want to become patrons of us.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm wearing my Christmas jammies tonight, by the way.
They
Just
look
wanted to point that out.
Scottish.
Yeah, because tartan.
Mm.
Yeah. Each year, for the last couple of years, we've got matching Christmas jammies. So my entire family is currently dressed like this.
Do you just in for the month, or
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
yeah?
yes. December starts in December. We do Christmas jammies.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one
I'm
of
a
those
very
things.
big bar humbug with Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Always have been, especially at work.
Yeah. Especially when people come back after Christmas. I've
Well,
heard that about you.
people will put up all these decorations before we go on break.
Mm-hmm.
Ton of decorations. Do you think they come back early in the new year? No, they're not back for 2 or 3 weeks. Who has to
Yeah.
take all the shit down? Me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Hate
you could just leave it there.
decorations.
You could just ignore it.
It frustrates me. I want to get it down as quickly as possible. Same as the Halloween decorations we had up this year.
Um, we talked about Bonnie Blue being in prison. Someone else
Yes.
that's in prison, which is a bit of follow up. Matthew Perry's doctor has finally been sentenced to 3 years in prison for
Wow.
ketamining up Matthew Perry.
Wonder how much ketamine he gave him.
A lot, I think. I think it was a lot.
Because I know with me, like, I get my ketamine infusions,
Yeah.
and I've been across from people who are oh my God, I feel so sick. This is making me feel weird. And then I'm like half of what I am. And
Yeah, right.
I'm at that stage where while my dreams are very vivid and weird and I might send weird messages, most of the time I'm just sitting there playing a game.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know how. He must have given him a lot,
I
or he's
resisted
just a
doing
wimp.
ketamine recreationally when I was young. I didn't. I just for some reason it just didn't seem right to me. So I was always like, no thanks.
Well, all it is, it's meant to put you like in.
So horse tranquilizer, isn't it?
It's all tranquil. So it's not like you're running around crazy or anything. It just
Yeah.
dulls you down and
Right.
just.
Right.
And you go and if you take
I don't
enough, you go
understand
into
how it
what they
became a
call.
party drug.
You go into the K hole, is what they call it, which is where you just sit there.
Right. Oh, it's like heroin on the nods, is it? We just like
Yeah, that's what I believe.
the
But
K
yeah,
hole.
to
Sorry,
give that's what
that's going to be
that's
the
what they
name of this
call it.
podcast.
So ketamine to Matthew Perry to cause his fatal drug overdose and 2.5 years in prison. So he just see this is the thing that annoys me because I would love to be able to just buy ketamine
Yeah. Right.
that I could just take it home
Hmm.
instead of having to have a whole week off work
What I think that's is what happened, and then he died, and now
because
his
he took
doctor's
too
in jail.
much.
Yeah, but that's why you can't take it home. You understand, right?
Because
You've
he
got to
took
have a
too
doctor
much.
there.
I would be good, and I would take the recommended amount. And so instead of having to have like a week off work, maybe every month I'll have like a weekend,
Couple
three
of days off.
days.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
But people ruin it for me.
I read Matthew Perry's book, and yeah, the man's an addict. The man has a
Yeah,
substance abuse addiction, and any
yeah,
substance will do. Do you know what I mean? You take
yeah,
booze away, and it'll be something else.
yeah.
You should not have made this man responsible for his own
No,
ketamine.
because yeah, he was going to. Because even throughout all our friends, you see him blow up in weight, lose a lot
Yep.
of weight. It was always because it was depending on what his vice of choice was
Yeah.
how he
Yep.
looked.
That's right.
And yeah, and
Fuck,
that
he
but
was funny. He was so
they can't
funny.
be trusted.
My
I can
friends
be
came on.
trusted.
Well, yeah, maybe.
I can. Believe me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, also, Paris' assistant and the two people who supplied the ketamine dose that killed him have also pleaded guilty. So
Oh,
it sounds like he was getting it from more than one place as well.
right. Yeah. Well, that was probably also why he had so much of it.
Yes. So you just go to the doctor, you go, I need this much. Like, well, the doctor shouldn't. You shouldn't tell the doctor how much you need. The
Yeah.
doctor go,
Yeah.
take this amount over
You
this
should also
time,
not really
and
tell the doctor what you want. That's all is assigned to. And I've got a doctor up the road that I only go to renew prescriptions because of bulk bills. I've got a better doctor if there's something wrong with me that I have to pay the $70. But if all I want to do is get a drug, I just go up the road here and be like, I need this one particular drug, and they're like, okay,
depending on what it is, that can make
it's
sense.
nothing. It's nothing anyone should worry about. But it's
Yeah,
you know,
like I'm not
just
taking an opioid or anything. I need,
it's not. Yeah,
I
it's
need my
nothing
reflux medicine.
controlled. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need my Nexium, please.
Yes,
Yeah,
just give me my prescription
exactly.
for
That
that.
is
I don't want to
yeah.
pay for.
They're just it's all old man medicines. But I
Yep.
just yeah. Yeah. Either just give me a standing prescription, like a card that just says I can always get it.
Get it
And anytime I go to the chemist, I'm allowed this. Please just give me more of this.
because Nexium's one of those things. Like when you're taking it, you're fine, and then you'll stop for a few days thinking it's fine,
Yeah.
and then it comes back bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, no, I wasn't fine. It's just that I was taking the medicine.
Medication that was fixing this.
Yeah. Speaking of taking the medicine, there was a quadriplegic, completely paralyzed, non vocal.
Mm-hmm.
and they've hooked him up to brain implants so that he can communicate. And the first thing he said was, "Can I please have a beer?"
I could see that, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder if it was it actually working, or was it
I also thought this sounded like something that was maybe made up. So I did check. I did
Yep.
do due diligence to this, and
Hmm.
it is real because I thought this was kind of this could be an onion.
Yeah.
The man who is now 36 had two square electrode arrays surgically implanted into his brain to facilitate communication.
Ah, that's just so bad because that just means like he's paralyzed and like he's just locked in his body.
I want beer. Yeah.
Could have been a
Once he got
worse
his beer, he
request.
then added he wanted a head massage, a curry, and to listen to Tool.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, and also this looks like
yeah.
it's only happened to him recently because he was able to interact with his 4-year-old son and wife. So this isn't a
Oh, Jesus. Right. Yeah. Okay.
so yeah, something must have happened to him
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very
Well,
sad. That is sad.
but even being able to communicate, I think, would make a huge difference to being locked in your
Yeah.
body
Yeah. I think so too. Yeah. Yeah.
instead of just laying there and people just being around you,
Yeah.
giving you what they think you want.
Yeah.
Whereas no, I want a blowjob.
There's an old movie called Johnny Got His Gun, which is about a World War I soldier who gets basically body trapped, so mind awake,
Hmm.
body asleep. It's what
Yep.
the Metallica song One is based on.
Hmm.
But in that movie, you see him in his present state, all bandaged and stuff. But you also just see all his imaginings, all his
Yep.
memories and stuff like this. But at one point, the nurse jerks him off because she's like giving him a sponge bath, and there's a reaction. She's like, "Oh, poor guy. Oh, fuck it, I'll just jerk him off." But then they never really addressed this, but in the memory that's happening, kind of with that scene, it's him and his mate going swimming back when they were young, and it's like, you're gonna be. Are you
Uh,
implying something
Are
there,
you
or
playing
what?
something? You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
like, like this is a strange choice. If
yeah,
he's not gay,
you're right. Yeah, which you've not said. There's no indication except for right now, where this is happening, and he's thinking about this.
and it never comes up again.
Nope, not mentioned. Not mentioned again.
Maybe that's something that was there was more that was cut because I'm guessing that was a movie
Yeah,
came out
maybe
many years ago and it
it
was a
did. Yeah,
different time
yeah. True, true, true.
where being gay wasn't really accepted.
Yeah, maybe they
They
were
were a
like,
joke.
this will make it abundantly clear. The audience will get it. And now, because it's too subtle, we're like, what? Does it mean
What?
something? Yeah.
Yeah. Did they
One
give
other
him the
piece of
beer? I
news.
want to know if they gave him the beer
I tried to suss that out, but I don't know. I don't know if they gave it to him because
because I
I don't
think
know
that
if he
would be
can
very
chew.
mean. They go,
Yeah.
put the implant in. What do you want? I want a beer. No,
Nah. Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah. I can understand if you were in a coma, waking up, and that's the first thing you want.
I have been to hospitals where there has been beer on the menu.
Really
Yep.
amazing.
Went to a hospital once and yeah, it was just light beer. Well, it wasn't a full strength, it was light beer.
Sure. Even
I
so.
tick that. I tick that
Yeah.
box.
100%. I actually quite like hospital food. And
Mm.
when my daughter was born, we had to stay for 5 nights because she had something that they needed to watch her, so we were there for 5 nights. And they just bring her in the afternoon, they bring around the menu, you tick it off.
Yes.
It's the exact kind of food I like. Bit of
Yep.
meat, bit of veggies, something little for dessert.
They actually found out that by giving people options, people are eating the food more
Right.
instead
Yeah.
of just like bringing
Here's
out
what
and
you get.
going, here's what you get. People go, this is why hospital food is bad. But if you feel like
Mm,
you've got a choice,
that's a great point. Yeah,
Yeah.
psychological. Yeah,
Yep.
I loved it. I thought it was excellent.
Which is why I just still think people think hospital food are not airplane. Yeah, airplane
Oh
food
yeah,
is bad because you get like two choices and that's it.
yeah,
I think that's the reason why people
yeah.
still think it's bad, which I don't think it is.
I don't think either, and I think part of it too, like the one time I got bumped up into first class, we ate the
Hmm.
same food as everyone else, but it didn't come in that plastic thing. It was on a plate with a
Yes.
knife and fork. Felt like a proper meal. You know what I mean? I
Yes.
think it's just that little plastic tub that tricks your brain into thinking you're eating something disgusting.
That plastic tub that's sort of hot and it's hard to take off, and
Yeah,
then you got to try and get. Yeah, there's not enough room because you're next to everyone.
yeah. It's
You know,
not a
one
good
thing that
experience.
annoys me with news articles, they always
Yes.
talk about like the new way we're gonna fly, like we're gonna
Right.
have
Yeah.
different seating and stand-up seating. Nothing has changed
No.
except for we have less and less space.
Yeah. You're cramming more and more chairs into that thing.
Like they like because and the reason you really notice is the windows don't line up with the
Yes, they don't
chairs
line up with the
anymore.
chairs anymore. Yeah, that is definitely a sure sign. You like there used to be a chair only at each of these windows.
Yeah. But no, I wish like some of these articles you see, they got, well, yeah, like this is a good idea. Do it.
Do it. Yeah.
No one's done it.
No, it would cost too much money.
I also think we should
Yeah.
go back to supersonic speed.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I'm really
For
confused why they stopped that.
um, a part of it is like airports can't handle like imagine so many
Yeah.
planes arriving
Right.
so quickly they can't handle that. But what if we just did it for like international travel, like stuff that's
Mm.
over 10 hours or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
That could do it because
Yeah, like a
to
Sydney
reduce
to
that
LA.
time,
Yeah.
yeah, basically just do it for Australia,
Yeah,
going
just do it for
anywhere.
us. Just where we want to go. Yeah.
Yes, because like going to Europe, I love Europe. I
It's
hate
so
going
far
there, and
away.
I'll probably
It's so
never go
far
back
away.
because
Yeah.
it takes you 35 hours to get home.
Yeah, it's a long, long trip home. Yeah. And it's not like in the olden days where you were on a boat, where you could walk around. Like you just
No.
got to sit there. You're just
Yeah.
sitting in one chair. I go
Hmm.
crazy.
And
Like,
people
and
don't
I'm
dress for
sure.
flight anymore.
No, they do not. And it's getting worse. I've seen just people rock up in their literal pajamas at the airport now.
I just find that disgusting. I'm still like, I'll wear a collar and I've got my
I do
travel
too.
pants that are
Yeah.
like still pants, but they're a bit more
Smart, but they've
comfortable.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've got. Like travel chic.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do a polo, so it's like feels like a t-shirt, but it's got the collar, so it looks a bit smarter. I just feel
Yeah.
when you get up to the counter, you got to make an impression.
Yes. But no one else seems to care anymore.
No, I tell you though, whenever I see a guy in a suit, like maybe he's on a business trip or something, I always be like, "Fuck, I wish I was in a suit." Like it just makes being on that plane seem so much more important
I
when you're in a
just
suit.
I also think by dressing up, there's more of a chance of being bumped up to like
Yeah,
business
I think you're
class.
probably right. Yeah, yeah,
Like I've dressed nice. Like there's a chance if it's
I've made the
possible,
effort.
just bump me up.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
it's only happened for me once, and it was the
yeah.
worst trip ever.
Oh, is that
Not
the one where you had food
yeah, it was
poisoning?
the one I just came out of hospital,
Yeah,
so I went the first class of business class and I slept,
yeah, right,
so I
right.
didn't get to experience
Mm-hmm.
anything because I
The
just
fact that you could sleep and could sleep well means you did get the business class experience because
I
that's the
was
most valuable thing.
still on ketamine. I was gonna sleep no matter where I
Yeah,
was.
fair enough. Yeah, and yeah, that was probably wasted.
Yeah, I still stuck it. I had to sneak into the lounge though,
Oh, yes,
because
right,
evidently
right.
because I was upgraded, I wasn't
Doesn't
given
give
the
the lounge
lounge.
privileges.
So they didn't give me
Mm,
the lounge ticket. And they actually told me at the ticket desk, you don't have access to the lounge because we upgraded you. And yep, not a
yep,
problem.
that was
But I
fine.
just
But then
walked
you
to the
went to the
lounge
lounge.
and
Yeah.
showed them my ticket, went, yeah, I'm business class. And they went, did you get a ticket? I went, no. And I went, oh, okay. In you go.
Great. Well played. Well played.
was worth a shot.
The time that I got bumped, it was first class, not even business class, first class on British Airways, which was a flight from Sydney to London, but I was only going to Thailand, which was the stopover. And they were like, well, there's a seat. You can just go in. You got to go upstairs. It's in the nose. It's above the pilot. Like, it's just, it's on a different floor to the other.
It's huge, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yep. Like, you can
Classical
get up
music
and actually
playing when you
walk
walk in.
around, and they have a bar.
Yep. Where I was sitting, no other passengers could see me. I was like
Yep.
around a corner. I had my own little space.
Yep.
It was incredible.
But you
And
got to
this
remember,
was 2010, so I reckon they're better now.
I don't know how people afford those tickets because they're like $10,000 to $12,000.
Yeah, yeah. It's ridiculous.
Even business class, I can't afford
Yeah, yeah,
because they're like triple the price of just
yeah.
premium economy.
And yes, it's miserable, but just get me home. You know, at that point, just let's just
get me
just
home.
fly
That's why
home.
I just give us the Sonic travel for us.
Yeah.
Like you
Speaking
think,
of
like,
sonic travel,
yes.
let's travel sonically into the after party.
Well, we shall. So we're going to end this episode now. So I now need to end this recording.
Yep.
You'll hear the outro play, and then it'll stop. I haven't heard the outro in quite some time.
Neither. I'm interested.
So let's listen to it together.
That's all for this week. Thank you for listening and we hope you enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe in iTunes to receive episodes automatically. We'll see you next time.